What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. I want to talk about Malik Beasley. Now, it's been a while since I've made a video directly about Malik Beasley. I've referenced him in my most recent videos about Larsa Pippen. But apparently, his wife, Montana Yao, has filed for divorce one day before their 5th anniversary. Now, for those of you who don't know, Malik and Montana have been going back and forth in this relationship for a while. Now, I have to be very honest. Malik has been embarrassing this woman for almost 5 years. Well, 4 years. I'll just say 4. You can go all the way back to when he got into a fight in a apartment lobby with former NFL player Sua Cravens over Montana, because apparently I guess Sua may have dated her before and may have still kept in contact with her, and they were fighting in the lobby. That was the first embarrassment. The second embarrassment was when he started dating Larsa Pippen. Who people said Montana looked like a younger version of Larsa Pippen. They briefly dated. This dude left his family behind, went to go hook up with Larsa Pippen, but ended up going right back home. Not to mention, this dude did some time in jail due to a situation that happened when apparently a couple that were house hunting pulled up in his driveway and proceeded to point a weapon at them as they were driving away. He did jail time for that. So Malik doesn't make the best decisions off the court. And now, not only has this divorce pretty much paperwork wise been solidified, apparently Malik Beasley has moved on to a new woman. This woman right here, her name is Natalie. She has over 3 million followers. She's one of these Instagram models that want to be streamers now. She's a video game streamer. And that's who he's apparently dating now. He's dating her. And now you see this news. Once again, a day before the 5th wedding anniversary. Something tells me they've probably been separated for a while now. And maybe she just didn't want to file the paperwork because maybe she thought that Malik would come to his senses and would come back to the relationship, but he has not done that. He's already moved on. I told you, and I'm going to keep saying this, Malik Beasley is one of these athletes. I've spoken about numerous athletes and the issues that they tend to have with women. He's one of the cases where there's no defense for the things that he has done. This is why I have referenced all of the stupid things that he has done off the court. And he has embarrassed Montana every step of the way. So I can't look at the situation and say I blame her for it. I mean, why would you want to be with somebody who doesn't know how to deal with women? I mean, why would you leave Montana and link up with Larsa Pippen of all people? That never made sense to me. That never did. But that tells me that Larsa was aggressive. She tried to make it seem like these men come after her. No, she goes after these men, right? Because she wants to prove that she can compete with all these younger women. And now Montana's had enough. Now, again, she did this before. She filed for divorce back in 2020. She didn't go through with it. But this might be a situation where she might be completely done. And I can't say that she's wrong because all Malik does is embarrass her. That's all he does. All he does is embarrass her because there's no defense for the way that he moves when it comes to these women. He's finally getting his NBA career going in the right direction. One of the things he wants to do is, I guess, leave Montana and start dating an Insta chick. That's where we're at with this. So let's get into this. Let's get into this story. Malik Beasley's wife, Montana Yao, files for separation one day after the 5th wedding anniversary. She also filed in 2020 after he was walking around Miami being lovey-dovey with Larsa Pippen, of all people. Montana Yao has filed for divorce from her husband, Detroit Pistons guard Malik Beasley. Yao, who's 27, filed for legal separation from the NBA player who's 28 in Los Angeles court on Tuesday, March 4th, just one day before their 5th wedding anniversary. According to records obtained and reviewed by the internet model, who shares 2 children with Beasley, cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for their split. Per the documents, the former couple met in 2018 and married in March of 2020. This is the second time Yao has filed for divorce from Beasley. In December of 2020, Yao filed for divorce amid the couple's drama with Real Housewives of Miami star Larsa Pippen. Yao called out her husband after he was spotted cozying up with Pippen, who's 50. I told y'all this guy has no discipline when it comes to women. What about the things that we don't know about? When the images were first published in November 2020, Yao said she had no idea her husband was out with Pippen. Wow, I don't even know this man. Yao wrote on her Instagram stories in December 1st of 2020. This is wild, y'all. I'm seeing it for the first time, just like y'all. Pippen then appeared to address the controversy by sharing a quote to her Instagram stories that read, "Don't always trust what you see on social media." It continued, "Even salt looks like sugar." I told y'all, Larsa Pippen is devious, and she's not as smart as she thinks she is. A couple weeks later, Yao said that she was booted from their family home amid the scandal with Pippen. Yao wrote on Instagram stories, "We were told to leave our family home 10 days ago, and just like y'all, I'm pretty confused." And it was nothing to be confused about. He wanted to move Larsa in because what people don't understand is, at the time, Larsa was still living with Scotty. She was still living in the home with Scotty. Now Scotty was allowing her to live there while they were going through their separation. And Larsa wants a man that she's sleeping with in the house, because trust me, she's not sleeping with Scotty. And she knew she could not do it there. So Malik kicked out his wife and the mother of his child in order to move this 40-something-year-old heifer into the home. That's what happened, at least briefly. The couple later reconciled in May of 2021. Beasley shared a public apology to Yao on Instagram, apologized for putting Yao in that situation, and said his head wasn't where it was supposed to be when he had a fling with Pippen. I was looking for more when it was right here that whole time. I'm telling the world and you that there's nobody like you for me, he wrote. For the record, says, "I was the one who ended my last relationship off the fact that there is no one like you," the NBA player added, addressing his apology on an Instagram story. At the time, Yao said that she and the couple's son, Makai, appreciate Malik's apology. They also share a daughter that was born in November of 2022. Malik Beasley is a piece of work. Yo, he is a piece of work. This guy been looking for a replacement for his wife for years. Maybe he thought his wife cheated on him, and maybe he never recovered from that. But this guy got into a whole fight with a former NFL player in, I believe, an apartment lobby over Montana, which leads me to believe that he believes that she cheated on him. And that relationship has been strained ever since. I think he believes that she cheated on him, and he's been actively looking for her replacement since then, I believe. That's why he went and just kicked her out the home for Larsa Pippen. Because I knew when he got into that fight, this relationship was never going to be the same. But bro, you married a chick that was probably dating other pro athletes. That's what these chicks do. A lot of y'all are sharing the same women. Just like the new girl he with. Y'all don't, he don't think that she's dated other athletes before? Like, yo, you dudes got to use common sense. Instead of getting into more of a low-key relationship, he's getting into a relationship with a chick who is she's a social media chick, man. The only thing missing is the OnlyFans. I honestly, even though she has 2 children, young children by Malik, I think Montana might just need to move on. But the problem is these women have children by these men, and then it's hard for them to move on. But but how much embarrassment are you going to continue to take from this guy? How much are you going to continue to be embarrassed by somebody who clearly don't want to be with you? You're just a placeholder. He's been trying to look for your replacement since basically 2020 when he got into that fight. So I don't know where he goes from here. He's been playing better on the court. That's good for him, even though he's been bouncing from team to team to team. The Detroit, where he's at, he's improved. But ultimately, I want to see if Montana actually walks away from Malik, because she hasn't been able to walk away from him yet. And the thing is that these women want celebrity relationships. They want to be able to say they're in a relationship with an NBA player, an NFL player. She was actively going to the games. She was actively at these games right there to support Malik. But Malik, for some reason, is still trying to replace her. Maybe he will this time. I find it weird that he's claiming a female that publicly hasn't even accepted or embraced them like that. Listen, man, this is why he's got, again, I don't know why y'all be chasing these recycled chicks, because trust me, that chick is recycled. If you don't think that she's dated other men who are athletes or celebrities, a lot of you dudes really have your head in the sand. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, like the video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram. Check out all the other videos and the links in the description box. I'll see y'all next one.